What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to mine Ironfish to Herominers, as well as go over their $10,000 USD airdrop and 0% pool fees and the new GUI wallet. So the first thing you are going to need is obviously a wallet. Now, a lot of you guys probably already have one from my previous node videos and the CLI wallet. Now it looks like the GUI wallet is an early pre-release. I don't know if this is going to be the official one and another one will be coming, but there is a GUI wallet now. So all you got to do is come into here, link in the description, and download the setup.exe, extract that. That'll bring you to this screen right here. And now you have the option to import or create. As soon as you hit create, you will get a mnemonic seed and so on. Make sure you write that down just like any other wallet. Or if you want to use your CLI wallet you already have on the testnet, do import account. Now you can import your private key here, as well as import mnemonic phrases. It's all empty right now. You cannot copy this and steal my stuff. That'd be one crazy, not very secure seed phrase, 24 words of empty. Or you can upload your JSON file, which all can be exported through your CLI wallet. But we're just going to make a new wallet in this case. So here is the wallet all opened up, ready to go. You have the little dark mode, light mode here by clicking the button. But the main thing we need here is our address. If you click on receive, you can just simply copy your address right here. There's a whole bunch of other parameters. Now it does say you're required to download our blockchain snapshot. I don't know if you need to right now, but in the end, depending, if you're months down the road, years down the road, when you see this and you need a wallet, you might want to do this because the blockchain is going to be a lot larger. If I click on it, it says you need to download our chain snapshot, as the normal download time could take up to remaining less than a second. It's very small because the testnet did just reset. So you probably don't need to do this at this point. Let's click on it anyway. It's going to download. It's downloading this thing. It's refreshing, doing whatever it's got to do. We can see our node stats by going to your node. We have currently no selected peers or connected. We have our bandwidth, incoming, outgoing, node settings, node resources. That's the PC, everything that's within your current PC. But everything you have here is here. So now that we have our wallet address and a nice simple wallet to use other than running your own node, let's look how to mine Ironfish to Herominers. So before we point over towards Herominers, we're going to need a miner. And based on my last video, and I was doing testing between SRB miner, Regal miner, and the latest BZ miner, which will be dropping anytime now or may already be released, BZ miner does seem to be the best miner to currently use for Ironfish. So once you do download BZ miner, you're going to want to go into the config here, and we're going to run the overclock parameters within BZ miner itself. So simply, we're going to have to run this as an administrator every single time. So go into bzminer.exe, right click it here and go to properties, compatibility, and check mark run this program as an administrator. Hit apply and then okay. What this does is anytime BZ miner opens now, it's going to ask for administrator purposes and then apply those overclocks when it runs. It does need admin privileges in order for the overclocks to work. Now we're going to want to open up our bat file. Now default, there's a whole bunch of bat files in here. Depending on the coin you're mining, I like to keep everything together. So I delete everything else and only keep Ironfish in an Ironfish folder for my GPU miner. So now we're going to open up the Ironfish bat file, which is there by default. Edit that, and this is kind of what you'll see at the get-go. Now, obviously, you're not going to have this stuff down here. It'll all be blank. You're going to have to fill it in for solo mining, but we're looking at Herominers, and by default, it is already set to move to Herominers. You can tell by these two semicolons. So if you want to move to something else, like say you want a different Herominers setup or something, you can simply put two more in front like this, copy this over, paste it somewhere else. So say you want a solo one, then you can just rename it to Herominers Solo. We're just going to stick as is so I don't get everyone confused. But by default, to run this miner, you just need these things removed and have BZ miner first here in the line, and it will engage this. So if I wanted to run this one here, I would simply add those semicolons back and then remove them down here. And now it's going to run this part of my bat file. But that's not what we're rolling with. I just want to do a quick run through on how this miner operates. But here is the adjustments. This is how it is by default, and you're going to have to adjust these. So first we're going to enter our wallet. This is by this -W here. You see the 4 zeros. We're going to get rid of the 4 zeros, open up our wallet, go into our receiving addresses again, copy this and paste that in like so. Now if you want to add a worker name, we'll simply put a period. Then I'm going to go Rabid WS. That is my worker name. Now we're going to have to find the stratum that we want to mine to. And to find that, we go on to Herominers website here, pick the closest stratum for you. I'm in Western Canada, but I do find Western USA does work better than Eastern Canada for me. Pick the closest one for you. It could be different for everyone depending where you live. So I'm going US Ironfish, Herominers.com, port 1145. I'm going to bring back up my bat file here and come in. We're going to delete this here, right there, and paste that in. That's it. We're all set there. Now we got to put in our overclock settings. So I do have previous overclock settings from my solo node that I was running. So I'm just going to copy them over because I'm using the same GPU. So I'm going to right click here, copy. This is the OC settings based on the efficiency setting of hashrate.no for an RTX 3070. I'm going to bring this up, just paste that in there. I will have this command down below for all you guys. Just copy it over. You can adjust it to your parameters. I'll do the same when we go through the HiveOS guide, so you can just copy and paste things in. But let's run through what each parameter means. So this is your lock in your core clock. We're going to lock our core at 1305. Again, depending on your GPU, you can adjust that to whatever you want. We're going to have a core offset of 300. So once you lock your core, you're actually using this to drop the voltages down a little bit on your core, which does add to more efficiency. And then we're going to lock our memory here at 810. And again, depending on your GPU, adjust accordingly, check out some overclocks, try different settings, and see how they work. And earlier, because you do need administration mode, which is how I showed you how to set that up for BZMiner to run all the time, that is recommended, or these overclock settings will not apply to your GPU. So we're going to save this out now, close it, and then quickly open up our bat file here, and I'll just show you that it'll engage. So I'm going to open up, double click. It's going to ask for administration purposes or permissions, I guess. And now it's going to begin mining. So it's going to start doing its thing. I'll bring up my open up my thing here. There we go. We got our afterburner, and you can see it applied those overclocks, 1305 on the core and 810 on the memory. So everything's working as intended. We are mining to Herominers in Windows. Let's move on to HiveOS. Okay, so here we are within HiveOS, and I'm going to simply open up a brand new flight sheet here. We're going to go and add coin in the ticker. So we're going to look for iron. So let's type in IRON. You should be able, iron should pop up. It's here by default. Now, if you don't have a wallet or you just set it up and it's not in HiveOS, it's a simple process. Simply hit add wallet here. Ironfish is already selected. Go into your wallets, copy this one over. I'm going with my GUI wallet, which we just made. I'm going to paste that into the address here. Wallet name, I'm going to go Ironfish GUI and then create. And now you can see Ironfish GUI is what we just named. It is there. Select pool. Herominers is actually in here by default. HiveOS is a very fast way and easy to get set up to mine crypto. So we're going to go into USA East, click that, apply. Now for the miner, we're going to pick BZMiner. I'm just going to name this right quick. So I'm going to go Herominers. Did I spell it right? Nope. Herominers BZ. And then we're going to do some overclock settings. So Ironfish is already here by default. Wallet and worker name, it's all here by default. You don't need a password here. You can leave it if you want. URL, everything is all set up. Now, for some weird reason, something is glitchy and none of this stuff is here. A simple process to find it all. We know we need Ironfish here. You can pause this video, go to your HiveOS, and make sure everything looks the same. So here we're just going to pick Ironfish. It's in the list. Type an I or something. If wallet and worker name is not here, it's blank. Simply click on wallet. We're going to put in our period like so, and then click worker name. That's it. Now, if URL for some reason is not there, simply come up to here, click URL. It is there. Everything is there. Now we got to set our overclock settings within HiveOS itself so that we can use the miner to tell it to do the overclocks for all your GPUs. And here are the parameters for HiveOS to do your overclocking. So just like Windows, I'm using the exact same settings, but they are a little bit different because this is how you got to do it in Linux. So we can see we have the quotations here and then the exact same command, quotations, and then the semicolon, space, brackets, and our overclock settings. So this is our locked core clock. Again, 1305. We got our offset of 300, which will drop the voltages once our core is locked there. And then we're locking our memory at 810. Just like the Windows version, I will have these down in the description so you can simply copy and paste it and then come into here and change your parameters to whatever you do want. Once that's complete, simply hit apply changes, create that flight sheet. Now make sure you are in a worker. I'm going to scroll back up here. We're going to go into workers and Octominer 1. And now I'm going to select this flight sheet, scroll down. It should be the next one that's not starred. That's always the newest. We're going to hit that to the moon. And now we should begin mining Ironfish to Herominers. All right, guys, so thank you for checking out this video. Hopefully it helps you out and you are up and running in either Windows or HiveOS to Herominers. Now, I do want to point out one major thing as well. It looks like they have an announcement that Herominers is giving away 10,000 USD in an airdrop and 0% pool fees to its Ironfish miners. Check this out, guys. Run through some quick details here. So it looks like $1,000 will go to 5 lucky miners. $500 will go to 5 lucky miners, and $100 to 25 lucky miners. Hash rate does not matter. The big guy and the little guy, you can all win as long as you're mining here. There's going to be separate snapshots and picked at random for them winners. So here we can see the first 2 snapshots will be taken by April 20th. So at the time of watching this video, April 20th is release day. That is tomorrow. So you might get a snapshot today. I don't know when they're doing it, but there's a chance. And then that, again, you know, that's specifically for the testnet miners because it is releasing mainnet April 20th. And then the last 5 snapshots will be taken at regular intervals from April 20th to May 20th. So from mainnet release, which is tomorrow, all the way for 1 month to May 20th, all the snapshots will happen at random. There's 5 of them. And any one of the people mining on Herominers at that time is entered into this contest. So that's pretty cool, guys. Let me know about it. What's your thoughts and comments on this? It seems like a lot of people are trying to really jump onto Ironfish. What are your thoughts on the project in general? Are you going to try it? Are you not going to try it? A new coin. Everyone's pumped. I will see you on the next one. Rabid out.